Guys, if you're new here, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lauren, and today we're going to be unboxing some books and a new release. So I'm really excited. But first, let's start off. Look at this tablescape. I love it. This cute little National Geographic book that my aunt gave me. It's fairly old. Actually, some of the pages are like falling out of it, but this leaf was in it, and I just thought it was so cute. I just left it in there. But I opened it, and it had a few other things in it too whenever I got it. There was like, let's see. Yeah, there was like a flower thing in here from Lowe's. So yeah, I thought that was neat. It's fun to get books and like people stash little things in them. But alrighty, so we are going to open this and get started. All right, tearing into this box. First off, we have the Abby Jimenez. If I'm saying her last name wrong, please correct me, but I think it's Jimenez. Yours truly. I have not read this yet. I've heard really good things about it, and I wanted to own this copy in my collection. Next, we have the Emily Henry Funny Story. And I've been on the fence about Emily Henry because I've only read one book so far that I've liked, and that was Beach Read. That was a really good read, but the other ones that I've read, like People We Meet on Vacation, and what was the other one in my collection that I read? I can't remember the title. Happy Place. And I did not read You and Me on Vacation yet, but I read Beach Read, People We Meet on Vacation, and Happy Place. And I didn't care for them other than Beach Read. So I'm hoping Funny Story is going to be good. So we'll have that to add to my Emily Henry collection. And then we have Book Lovers by Emily Henry. Excited to read this one. Hopefully it's also another good one. And here it is, you guys, what I've been waiting for. The new Abby Jimenez, Say You'll Remember Me, new release. It is hardcover, which that's fine. I think you can't get them in paperback yet because this was the only option to pick from was hardcover. So this just came out, so I'm so excited. It says, love is easy, life is hard. I've loved this author since her debate. Talented for layering complex. Stop! Sorry, I always have dogs interrupting me. Actually, that doesn't say what the book's about. It should say in here. They meet, they fought hard, then they fell hard. There might be no such thing as a perfect guy, but Xavier Rush comes disastrously close. A gorgeous veterinarian giving Greek god vibes, all while cuddling a tiny kitten. Immediately, yes. This is until Xavier opens his mouth and proves that even sculpted gods can have the absolute wrong thing. Oh, so, yeah, I would read all that, but I'm being interrupted. I should pin them up. And then, stop now. Stop. Stella just aggravates until Daisy's just literally had enough. I also have this to add to my LC Silver collection. I need one more, and then there's a new release coming out soon, Wild Eyes. So I have right here Wild Love, and then there's another one to add to that one. I haven't got it yet, but now they're playing, so it's all good now. And then the last one we have, and I thought this was going to be a very cute, cozy read, is Love in a Little Free Library. Look how cute. This reminds me of something that I want to read like during Valentine's Day. But I seen that and I'm like, this is just absolutely adorable. I'm stuck in my house serving a sentence I don't deserve. My mother attempted to make our 3-story Victorian... Stop! I'm sorry, you guys, but the result is just Palatal prison. If I tried to escape, the cops would arrest me before the rash from my court order ankle bracelet goes away. Finally, a break in the monetary comes when a cute but oversharing boy named Ozzy moves in across the street and slips an intriguing note into my free little library. Obviously, I'm going to jump all over the chance to communicate with this hot intellectual. All this time, I've dreamed about the father I've never knew rescuing me from my high tower. But maybe I had it all wrong. Maybe it's the cuddly bipolar across the street who is standing here with a plane ticket to New York City and promising he's tracked down my real dad. All I have to do is decide if I'm ready to risk everything in the name of love, which I promise you is much harder in real life than it is in the movies. So that's going to be such a cute little read. Yeah, that's all in my box. And I need my Mountain Dew, you guys. So I wanted to show you my little book stand that I put up over the weekend. I got Fourth Wing at a thrift shop over the weekend, but I like to get the other two. This came from a thrift shop. I just like the illustrations in it. It's really pretty. And then I have all the collections of Lori Gilmore, but the gingerbread, what is it, Gingerbread Bakery? That's not out yet. So but I read the Pumpkin Spice Cafe, and I'm holding off to read the Christmas Tree Farm at Christmas time, the Cinnamon Bun Bookstore at fall, and this will be next on my TBR, the Strawberry Patch Pancake House. And then I put all my Ellen Hillerbrand books together, all my Colleen Hoover, and then I kind of kept all my summer reads together. And then I plan on putting my Abby Jimenez book with this one. I tried to keep like the series in order and like the authors and things like that. And then I have like, I call these like fall Halloween reads down here. And then these are all my Christmas reads. And actually I have books like stuffed in behind here. And then this is all for that shelf. There won't be no more. And then I have room back here so I could slide these back and put more. This is like my fall cozy read. I have like my Western books here. And 50 Shades just kind of reminds me like a fall read, so I'm going to keep that. I have my Sprayed Edges books here. My Emily Henry, my Elsie Silver, and then down here I have my religious and just like a mix of didn't really have a category type books. They're down here. Biographies down here. So I have it pretty organized. I'm sure that I'll end up changing it up again. But I tried to keep my hardbacks as many as I could on the bottom since they're kind of heavy. And I didn't want to like ruin my shelves. So yeah, we have, and then like these are like romances too. So I tried to keep them like across from each other. So if I have like a bunch of books with like the same author, I will, can you please stop now? If I have a lot of books with the same author, I like to keep them together. So like the Carly Fortune books, I have them together. And she also has a new one coming out too. I think it's released in September. Or maybe it's June. I don't know. I was looking at so many releases, but she does have a new one coming out. So yeah, well I just want to show you my new books that I got in my little collection. These are like older romances. I haven't read any of these yet. My mother-in-law gave these to me to read. She said they were really good. So, and I also just got this yesterday. It happened one summer. I heard that was a really good one. So I have like books that I want to read this summer. So I tried to keep all of them together because I don't want to like read summer books at Christmas time. You know, I kind of like the feeling of reading summer books in the summer. And these two are just being out of sorts today. But anyhow, if you like bookish things, home decor, and pets, please give me a follow. Until next time.